Hello, this is Lady35. This is my review of the 2014 remake Maleficent of the Sleeping Beauty from the 50s. And you find out why Maleficent cursed Aurora to begin with is because he found love with Aurora's father. The current king was trying to take over the forest, trying to conquer the forest so he could expand his territory. Maleficent fought him, stopped him. He was dying due to injuries he got in the battle with Maleficent and her creatures, Anodes, and this is in the future. That he's whoever kills Maleficent will become king. Stefan betrays Maleficent in order to become king, drugs her, chops her wings off. She finds out, she rescues the crow that she had in the original. She's like, because I saved you, assures to me. He spies on Aurora, spies on the king, plus Aurora. She comes, curses him. On the 15th birthday, the princess will grow in beauty. On the day of her 15th birthday, she would prick her finger wheel on the spinning wheel and enter sleep like death unless she receives true love's kiss. Otherwise, she will never awake. And then the fairies leave, go into the big woods. Maleficent finds Aurora in the woods because she doesn't live in the castle in this one. And it's about Maleficent seeing Aurora as a baby, growing up, and her motivations that change over time as to why she's secretly helping Aurora and keeping her alive. You think at first it's because if she dies before she's 15, the curse won't affect because they changed it from the book, from the original, where in the original it was before the sun sets on her 15th birthday. She'll prick her finger, fall and die, and then the fairy alters it to fall into sleep until true love's kiss. And because of how they changed it in this one, if she pricked her finger before she was 15, the spell wouldn't work. So Maleficent's like, I'm just keeping her alive because she won't live to be 15. She won't get the curse, she won't be acceptable to the curse, and I won't get my proper revenge. But then over time, things change with Maleficent as she grows older and older about how she was reborn. It's about the aftermath of all the curse and all that and how it gets resolved. I thought it was a really good movie, and I thought I won't spoil it, but how they handled the love's first true kiss, how they handled that in this one, and how it works in this one was pretty gutsy, was pretty risky because of how it's done. Let's just say it was an ending with how they executed, and because of people throwing stuff out of context, you would think how it was resolved in this one versus the original, that people would be offended by how they did it in the remake and would think it was gross and not appropriate. But I was totally fine with it, with how they did the true love's kiss in this one, and I was totally fine with it. I give it a 7 out of 10. It maybe could have been a little bit pacing, and then maybe some of the less complicated creatures, like some of the trolls and stuff, maybe in some parts where they went CGI, maybe they could have gone practical and saved some money and save some money off the budget and still had it maybe be just as good. But using practical effects in fantasy films these days is rare. Regardless, I thought it was pretty good. I give it a 7 out of 10. I say, unless you're diehard purist of the original, you may like it, or you may love it, or you may think it's mediocre. I say give it a shot, check it out. 5, have a nice day, people.